got to this topic. Again, the topic for today is, why is it that other people's rituals work and not mine? Excuse me, everybody. Okay, so when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about, bay leaves, cinnamon, candle work, scripting, affirmations, visualization, mirror work, any manifestation technique. A lot of people are watching my channel and they're like, Eyvette, whoa, wow, this is not working for me. That is not working for me. And why is it working for other people? So I get this comment a lot. So I thought I would do a live stream on this today to help you guys with whatever is going on. Now, the reason this is important is because a lot of people get discouraged, you guys. They get discouraged when their manifestation isn't working, okay? And they stop. The thing is, you guys have to understand, you are the power. And if something is not going right in your life, it is because of you. And we're going to discuss some of these things today really quick, okay? So where are we at this moment, okay? Okay, I get a lot of questions about rituals that it didn't work or they worked for people, and some people they worked and they worked enormously. They're like, oh my God, Eyvette, I just manifested my job. Oh my God, Eyvette, I just manifested this and this. And then I get other people that are, some people that are optimistic, but at the same time, they feel like things are not working for them. Then I get the other people that say, this just didn't work for me. So when I get people that saying, this didn't work for me, or will this work? I already know the answer to this already. It is you, okay? It is you and how you are moving forward with your manifestations, okay? So when it comes down to like bay leaves, I'm getting questions like, what words should I write on the bay leaf? Why are you asking me what words you should write on your bay leaf? If you're looking for love, you write love. If it's a specific person, you write that person's name. If it's your career, you write that career. Start using your own mind, your own brain, and figure out what you want to write on your bay leaves. It's not what I want to write. It's what you want to write. Okay? Let it come from your heart. I get people writing, should I write all full sentences or just a few words? Again, self-explanatory. If we're talking about a bay leaf, you don't have that much room in the first place. You just have a small bay leaf and you got the front and the back. I get people say, how many bay leaves should I use? Can I repeat the ritual every day? Why would you want to repeat a ritual every single day? Unless it's like a 3-6-9, it works technique, or one of the rituals where I said do it for 7 days or 28 days. Why would you want to repeat something over and over again? Okay? How long should I leave the bay leaf under my pillow? What should I do with the ashes? I do this on all the videos, you guys, and I tell you the same information. Blow it out to the universe. Bury it. Throw it out. Whatever you want to do is based on what you're trying to do. Okay? I get, can I use a bay leaf for money, love, protection, or a job? Does the ritual still work if I make a mistake? How long does it take to manifest? Wow. How long do it take for it to manifest? Wow. That's a biggie, you guys. I can never answer that question, and neither can anybody in this universe. We are all individuals. We are all creating the life we want to create. Okay? I tell people for guidance with bay leaves, I said, use simple words, short phrases. Do not overcrowd the bay leaf with too much writing. Use words that are natural and meaningful to you. Okay? I tell people your own words carry more emotions. It's coming from your heart, not mine. So these are the things you should be doing. And I'm trying to tell you guys, no matter what ritual you're using, start using your own mind. I am not the AI, okay? And neither should you be using that when it comes down to what you're trying to manifest in your own life. No one can tell you what it is you desire, what it is you're thinking inside, okay? See yourself also as being, doing, and having what you desire. I don't care if you're using a bay leaf, cinnamon, or whatever you're using. Please, always do a ritual and see yourself as already having whatever it is that you desire. Okay? Focus on the results rather than the struggle. That is self-explanatory. Once the ritual is complete, allow yourself to release it. How many times do I get people that do a ritual and they say, oh, Eyvette, okay, I did it. The 7 days are over. When am I going to see it manifest? Oh, Eyvette, what should I do next? Release and let go. If you know any of my books, I'm always writing some type of comment where I'm saying release and let go. Now, common questions that I get with cinnamon rituals. Should I blow cinnamon through the front door? You guys, you answer that question for me, please. Can I blow cinnamon on any day or only on the first day of the month? I tell people all the time, when we do the cinnamon, blow it through the blow it through the front door. It's usually done in the beginning of the month. If you can do it on the first day of the month, that is beautiful. But if you miss the first day, you can do it on the second or the third day, okay? Or you can do it at any time when you feel like you need to do it. There is no big rules of this game. When you start questioning what you're doing, that is the mistake, okay? That is the mistake. Not you doing it on the third day, the fourth day, or the fifth day. It's when you think you are making a mistake, okay? And again, you guys, this applies to all types of rituals. Can I use ground cinnamon or cinnamon sticks? Listen, that is based on what you're doing. You can't blow cinnamon sticks in your home, so of course you're going to use cinnamon powder, okay? If you're placing it in your wallet, unless it's in a bag that doesn't pour out, you have to use cinnamon sticks. So when you're washing your hands with cinnamon, you can use the cinnamon sticks or the cinnamon powder. Start again, you guys, using your own mind. The more you start focusing on, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Is when you are going against your manifestation. Okay? It is just that simple, you guys. Okay, now, other questions that I get about cinnamon. How long should I leave the cinnamon near the front door? That's up to you. Me? Because it's just a half a teaspoon, I don't touch it. Okay, you guys? Can I combine cinnamon with the bay leaves? Absolutely. If you're putting it at the front door, if you have it in a pouch, of course you can. They both are known to attract abundance. Can I do several cinnamon techniques at the same time? You can. If you're blowing cinnamon in the home and washing your hands in cinnamon, that's okay. But if you're saying I'm going to do a million different techniques, that means you don't believe. And what are you going to do? You're going to push away your blessings, okay? Or stop it from manifesting. What should I say while I'm blowing the cinnamon? That's self-explanatory. I gave you guys an idea of what to say. Make it your own and use it, okay? How long should I wait before doing it again? That is up to you. I don't blow cinnamon in my home every single month. I definitely do it around New Year's. I definitely do it sometimes during the year, but not every single month, okay? That is up to you, what you feel you want to do. And again, you can't do it because you feel like it's not working. Oh, I have to do it a multiple times for it to work, okay? We don't have to do that. Now, some of the biggest mistakes people make when they're doing rituals, is not being patient. I would say that's the number one. Not being patient, expecting immediate results, okay? Deciding the ritual failed too soon, constantly checking for proof. Not being patient. I told you guys when I got my townhouse, I didn't get it right away. I had pictures all on my vision board. I was driving around with my mom, looking at all different types of townhouses all over Long Island, all over the place. And then I came across this on the water, and I said, wow, I wanted a place on the water. I wanted a place near entertainment. I wanted a place where I had 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, my own area for my office. And these are the things that I was saying, and this place fit. I didn't get it right away, but I got it, and I couldn't believe it. And when I went back to my vision board to remove it off, I was shocked to find out one of the pictures was the actual duplicate of my living room. Totally. If you haven't seen that video, go to How Did I Manifest My Townhouse? Okay? It is unbelievable, where I compare what it looked like and what was on the picture. Unbelievable. The next mistake is doing every technique at once. Trying every cinnamon ritual, burning bay leaves repeatedly, scripting, affirmation, visualization, performing several rituals at the same time. This is because you do not believe, okay? Repeating rituals because you do not trust. Perform the same ritual over and over. Believing more rituals automatically create faster results. Repeating from anxiety rather than faith. Okay, you guys, if you guys are getting what I'm saying, I'm giving you guys some ideas why your rituals are not working. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit after that. Talking about the ritual constantly. How many times do I tell people, keep it to yourself? Do whatever it is you want to do, but you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing. I don't tell people at all what I'm doing in my house. Not one person. I'm sorry. I don't get on social media or anything and tell people what I'm doing. I don't do it. So I don't know why everybody feels like they have to get on there and tell everybody in the world what they're manifesting. I don't do it. That's my business, and I keep it to myself. Okay? Telling everyone what I did, asking everybody whether they think it will work, reopening the doubt every time you discuss it, giving too much attention to the absence of the results. Do you think it's going to work, Eyvette? Oh my God, I did this. I'm waiting for the results. Have any of you did that? Probably some of you probably already have. Okay? Rushing through the ritual, saying words without feeling them, treating the ritual like a chore, focusing on finishing rather than connecting with the intent. I tell you guys, when you do any ritual, sit back. Sit back and say, how do I feel at this time while I'm doing this? Okay? Sit back at night, light a candle, play some soft music. I like old school R&B, old school rock, Sit back. What makes you comfortable? What is it that you love to do? And sit back and do it at that time. Do your scripting. Sit back for a second. Visualize yourself being, doing, having whatever it is that you want. Knowing that the God in this world, this God in the universe, already wants the best for you. If God can make the sun come up every single day, the moon come up every single night, for us to go through the 4 seasons every single year for eternity, you getting a job and you getting a house is nothing. And as Jesus said, all that I do, you can do also and even more. So who has the power? Another thing, using words that do not resonate with you. And I mentioned that before. Copying someone else's petition word by word. Saying affirmations that feel false or uncomfortable. Or using complicated language that has no emotional meaning to you. We all have different levels of communication. Okay? I am not one of those people that's going to use a 10 letter or 20 letter word. That is not me. I speak the way I speak to people if you was to bump into me in the street. I'm not trying to impress anyone when I do a ritual. That ritual is for me. So if I want to use 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, that's up to me. Okay? When it comes from me and I am comfortable doing it for me, that's when it's coming from my heart. That's when it's going to make sense to me, not to you, not to anyone else. I don't need Catherine Ponder's words or Florence Scovian or Reverend Ike's or Neville Goddard's words. They don't have the magical words for me. What Florence Scovian says and Catherine Ponder sometimes is not the way I speak. So me repeating their words is not going to resonate with me. So why am I using it? I can get the idea and change it to my own words, but I don't have to use their words word by word. If you understand what I'm saying, you guys, give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to get you guys to start doing your rituals and thinking for yourself. This is not a chore, you guys. This is something you're saying, I am the creator of my life. Whatever it is that I desire, whatever it is I move forward on, always succeed. And then put in action either by visualization, either by affirmations, whatever it is you want. If you understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up. The next thing is holding on too tightly. Obsessing over when it will happen, constantly asking how will it happen, watching for signs every minute, trying to control every detail. Whenever you do a ritual, you're thinking of the end result. That's all we need to know, the end result. I just received money. I have money in the bank. I just got my promotion. How it's manifesting is up to the universe to bring it about. Only thing you need to know, this is what I want. This is my desire. This is what I will have. This is what I am feeding into my subconscious mind. This is my reality. Okay? And that is it. Let go of whatever is you're holding on to. If you are trying to manifest something, don't hold on to the old. I'm not telling people to leave their jobs because I never did it. Okay? But on the side, start reaching out. Start taking a class. Hey, look, you're in a relationship. It's not working. Hey, look, now is the time to decide if you're going to keep this relationship or are you going to move on. If you move on, maybe the doors will open for that right relationship to come into your life. Listen, you guys, please, you guys have to start being a deliberate creator. You cannot keep doors closed and want change. You cannot hold on to the past in that situation in your life and expect change. It does not happen. I don't care how many bay leaves you burn. I don't care how many times you blow cinnamon in your home. You are blocking your manifestation when you hold on to the same thing that you want change with. Okay? If you understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up, you guys. Let's keep this moving. Not taking action. I don't care what YouTube channel you watch. If you come to me telling me that you don't have to do anything to manifest something, I'm just going to just say, okay. That's up to you. How you want to do your manifestation. I'm not saying something won't happen out of the blue. I'm not saying that. But God works through you. The universe works through you, not for you. Okay? It works through you. When you stand up and you take action, God will work through you. When you put in 10 resumes, hey, look, God will work through you. Then once you get that one job offer, then all of a sudden you'll see you got 5 others. Happens to me all the time. So what I'm telling you is that you have to take action. And I tell you the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I just want to mention, my cable bill was so high. I was like, this don't make any sense. And I told you guys this. I'm also paying the cable at my mom's house. That bill is only the cable on, only the internet and the telephone. The bill was $98. Before you know it, it's $112. I call him up and I'm like, why is this bill going up? Not only did the guy lower the bill by $50 a month, I am now paying after taxes $67, you guys. But I then told him about my bill here where I'm paying $350. This guy then lowered my bill for 1 full year down to $260. Just with a phone call. My mother's bill went from $112 to $67 for 3 years, you guys. Not 1 year, 3 years. Booyah. That wasn't me sitting on my butt. That's me picking up the phone, making a phone call, a simple phone call, and the universe working through me. How did this happen? I just saved $90 a month on my bill for a whole year. And on my mother's bill, I saved $50 for 3 years. Do you understand how the universe supports you and works for you? So when you say, Eyvette, it's not working, money comes in expected and unexpected ways on a continuous basis. And this is a prime example of how I saved $140 a month for a year. And then I saved another $50 for an additional 2 years. Whoa. This is how the universe works. In expected and unexpected ways. I had no clue this was going to happen. So when I say taking action, you guys need to take action. I have a cousin that just went to the top boss about a raise. And she, because she did not take no, she spoke to the boss and she got a $3 raise an hour, which comes out to almost like $500 a month. Not only did she get it for herself, but she got it for her coworker. Why? By taking action and speaking up. That's for the rest of her life, as long as she's working that job. And then more raises will come after that. Ah. So, when I tell you guys, taking action is critical. Again, not allowing, rejecting opportunities because they look different from what you expect. That's not me. Believing manifestation can only come through one specific person or route. Missing the open door because you are focused on another door. Not allowing. Okay? Not following your heart. Ignoring your intuition during a ritual. Using a method that does not feel right for you. Eyvette, I don't know about burning bay leaves. Then use affirmations and scripting. Eyvette, I don't feel bad. I don't feel good using a candle. Then don't. Why would you do a ritual and use a candle if you don't feel comfortable using a candle? Whatever you're feeling inside is what's going to manifest. So if you don't feel comfortable using a candle, then why do it? I give you guys so many ways to manifest, whether through prayer, scripting, visualization, affirmation, candle work, crystal work. I give you guys all of these things. And if you want to dive a little deeper, blowing cinnamon, washing your hands in cinnamon, burning a bay leaf. So there's rituals for everyone. Why do something that does not resonate with you? Because you think you're going to get something. In fact, you're going to get the opposite. Because deep inside, you feel like you're doing something wrong. Okay? People then ask me, Eyvette, do I do it for 7 days or 28 days? Follow your heart. But I don't want to hear that. Because now you feel like something is a chore. Okay? 7 days is putting in your subconscious mind that this is the desire. This is what I'm focusing on. But some of you got so much in you that it takes 28 days to actually release that old belief. Okay? That is the difference. But if you feel like you can't do something for 28 days, do it for 7 days and keep moving on. And pick your head up and move forward, knowing that it is already yours. Okay? The goal is not to perform a complicated ritual every day. Okay? For a deeper practice, try working with one intention for 28 days if that's what you want to do. If you have to do 7 days, you do it. You don't make an excuse. You don't focus on, oh my God, should I have done it for 28 days? You don't do that. You just do whatever it is that makes you comfortable while doing your ritual. Okay? Once you perform the ritual, this is critical. You have to release and let go. Complete the ritual with intention. Trust that you have planted the seed. Stop digging the seed up to see whether it's growing. Relax. Return to your daily life. Do things that bring you joy. Allow space for the manifestation to develop. You don't plant a seed and then go dig it back up or go looking at it every minute. You don't do that. You plant that seed. You know the universe is going to make it grow and you move on. If you guys are wondering why your manifestations are not working, if any of these resonate with you, give me a thumbs up. So what am I saying? You are the creator of your life. That's it. That's all you need to know. And everything that you do comes from within you. And the universe works through you to make these things manifest. So many people ask me, how long should this take? Oh, come on, you guys. Don't even ask me that question. We are all different. There is no universal timeline. One person's results might appear quicker. Another person's result might require more preparation, healing, action, and redirection, and mostly belief. Stop asking, why did theirs happen in 3 days? Okay? Why am I not being guided? Why am I being guided to believe, change, release, or let go? Because you need it. So what I'm telling you guys is, listen, you guys, stop asking yourself, how long should something stay under my pillow? When the ritual, what should I do? When the ritual is for removing something, what should I do? Okay? Start following your own heart, you guys. Start listening to your own self. Okay? Stop chasing the desire. Stop over obsessing over how. Act as though you already have it and keep moving. Okay? This is my closing remark for this. Do not become discouraged. Your path is not supposed to look exactly like everyone else's. Your ritual may be working in ways you cannot see yet. Sometimes the first manifestation is a change in you. Stay patient. Stay aligned. Use words that come from your heart. Trust yourself. Let the ritual go and grow. Okay? Allow the doors to open in the right way for you. Whether we're talking about love, career, money, happiness, better health, all of this comes from within each and every one of us. Anything wrong with me, I can actually backtrack it to something I may have did or held on to in my life. So that is basically it for this conversation. If you guys have comments or if you guys have something you want to ask me about your ritual, go ahead and put it in the comment section. But please keep it very short. One line, you guys, because we're already over our time. Again, you guys, don't forget to look out for any of my books, okay, that I might be putting out. Again, Simple Protection Rituals is coming out. Don't forget to sign up for coaching, you guys, or card reading. And guys, don't forget to sign up for my free email list, you guys, where all the information is on there, you guys, okay? And after this, for the members only, we're going to talk about rituals for success and money, Okay, some of my favorite, very quick. And again, this right here was about why does theirs work and not mine? This is valuable information, you guys. Valuable. This information is going to help you guys manifest whatever it is you desire. Remember, you are the creator. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah, Tyler Perry, I don't care who it is you're thinking about, the Obamas, whoever it is, you are no different than any of these people. God will move mountains out of your path to make sure you manifest what you desire. And again, it's not based on what you say. It's not based on, this is what I want. It's based on what you expect. And that's the end of this topic. I'm going to now get to some of the comments. Much love to those that are already signing off. Okay?